there! Welcome back to my channel! I am Nilla, I make LGBT children's books, and today we are going to line up the characters that we already did for this series and draw them in different styles. So, welcome back to my studio! I have my trusted friends here. Sniff again, isn't he cute? So lining up these characters in different styles was much harder than I would ever imagine. But it's a challenge and I like a challenge, and that's why I'm making these videos. And hopefully you guys can get inspired by doing the same. So let's get going, guys. This challenge is all about drawing these characters that are originally from my future upcoming book in different styles. So you can actually choose the style that you really want to draw, and the things that are a little bit challenging to yourself I think is really important. I did some character design styles that I kind of felt very secure on, and then others that I didn't feel secure on. So the one that you're seeing now with Steven Universe is definitely something I'm not comfortable with. It was a real challenge trying to make all the lines really fine. Then you have the stabilizing tool in Procreate that makes that pretty easy, but getting all the characters to look in that particular style was pretty challenging because, first of all, I haven't seen much Steven Universe, but the lines are just so clean compared to what I'm used to. I'm more used to the kind of Tim Burton style, and a little bit Disney fast drawn. So it's quite challenging, but really fun. I recommend it if you want to get something to put you out of your comfort zone, you might say. Then I can really recommend this challenge. I did a couple of families in here, but yeah, I didn't want to do too many because it would take forever, and I have to make this book as well. This is Dexter Laboratory. This was pretty fun because I haven't seen this series in quite a while. It kind of affected my whole part of my upbringing because I loved watching Cartoon Network, and it was really fun. This style as well is pretty clean, like Steven Universe, but I knew the characters pretty well already, so this wasn't too challenging in the same way, and I had already done Steven Universe, so yeah, it went well. I love Leica Studio. I took a few inspiration from each of the films here, so Coraline, Paranorman, and which other ones? It's more of a loose style, so it was pretty fun to go a little bit more sketchy and scratchy. I used a little bit more of a rougher pencil for this via Procreate because it was easier to go in with this style. I haven't thought about much of the color choice with the style because you can emulate the kind of way that people paint as well if you want to do this challenge. Roald Dahl, or in stories, is the illustrator Quentin Blake, and I did his style as well. This was so simple and rough, and that's why it's so hard to emulate as well. Tim Burton wasn't too hard for me because, yeah, as I said before, I loved it and the style is pretty loose. So as you can see here, I did two versions. I did the version with the normal head and one with the skeleton head, which was super fun. It's inspired from Corpse Bride. I had to make one of the dads a little bit skinnier because that's more of a Tim Burton style than the character that I already have. So that was fun to do as well. Moomin is one of Scandinavia's favorite characters. This was quite important for me to get right because I knew that I had so many eyes on me with this style, and I think I did pretty well. I took inspiration from Snufkin. If you haven't seen him, just Google Snufkin and you see a million fan art of him. He's pretty popular in the style and pretty popular to turn gay apparently as well. Studio Ghibli was pretty fun. I did a little bit twist here, and I did the masculine broad dad into Totoro. It's a little bit cheating, but still, I love Totoro. And surprisingly, Totoro is really hard to get right. all my drawings are a little bit skew in general. I'm trying to work on it. But that's why Totoro was so hard. I had to draw him probably 20 times, I think. And the dad, the only dad I could really find was in Totoro as well. So he's pretty inspired by him, but the style in general is very childlike, and I love doing these childlike things. And of course you had to have a rainbow umbrella. Animal Crossing I've never seen before, I've never played it before, but I had to download it and make myself into an Animal Crossing characters just because to see what is this design, and it's so simple, it's so playful, and this was really enjoyable to do. Just simple shapes, round squares, and you are good to go with Animal Crossing style. Gravity Falls I have yet to see. I've been hearing so much good about it, and I really like the style. I like the humor, it seems, as well, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. It was not so challenging because they have so many same shapes, like the eyes are the same and the mouth are the same, and it kind of looks a little bit like Steven Universe, so I felt like I'd already done it. But the hands, oh my, the hands, so hard to draw. Have you ever tried to make these kind of cartoony hands? I haven't, apparently, so I need to practice my hands more. I'm like 32 and I'm still struggling with hands, so that's definitely something that most artists, I think, struggle with: hands and feet and shoes. Kasey Golden, she's a YouTuber, and I've seen this, like I said in the last video on Tuesday, I've seen them a million times, all her videos, so this was super fun to do. I couldn't find that many men, so I had to just look around and switch around trying to find, because I had 3 boys, or 2 men and 1 boy here, so that was probably the most challenging in the whole Kasey Golden drawing, because I had to just mix and match with the guys. And the hands, again, pretty hard to find like references with the hands, but I managed to find some here and there, because she does draw hands pretty well, I think, so it was just me finding it hard to find it. This style is also pretty fun, and she has a lot of straight lines, so it was fun to try to emulate that. It's so different from my style, so yeah, good on you, Kasey. It looks really good. All the drawings are really fun to draw, and I of course had to do her signature characters on with the ant and Hatch, the animal, on his t-shirt. So I wanted to do a little bit tribute here to all the great videos of Kasey Golden. I'll link her down below if you haven't seen her videos. They're really good. Next up is Bob's Burgers, definitely my ultimate favorite comic series, cartoon series on the internet in general right now. They are so silly, goofy characters. They have like a really lazy stand, so just making them stand lazy like this was definitely the most, what can you say, Bob Burgers style. And he of course has fries and burgers on his t-shirt just to honor the whole series. So ironic, such a great series. If you like these kind of videos, please subscribe and hit the bell button so you can get notified every time I post a video. You can also go to my Patreon if you want to see these books become a reality. You can also head over to Instagram. There I post a 2-mom comic about my life with my wife and my lovely daughter. Again, thank you for checking out this video. I hope I see you next Saturday for another how-to video, and Tuesday for another speed paint. And as always, have a gay day! Bye!